Yo, what's up? This your boy D, and I'm back at it again on the porch, uptown. Y'all know how we do it, uptown in the Magnolia. And today we kicking it off this week here with no other than my girl, Miss Doe. She came all the way from. Let her get a little applause, round of applause, man. She came all the way from the ATL this weekend, and she thought of your boy when she came in. And she said, look, I need to go sit on the porch, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I just want to thank her for coming in on the porch, bringing my man with her, you know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably know his face. He a track coach here in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So look, we gonna leave the stuff that y'all gotta say about him out of it today, because he's doing a positive thing. Cause I used to coach at Goretti, and I know how y'all get on us coaches.
Joe Brown.
No, I'm about to kick him off my porch.
Oh Lord, don't do it.
But a nigga don't know what it's hitting for.
Oh, see, look, now he taking shots at my ball, who I won the city championship with my ball buddy, man. Now he taking shots at my ball. But anyway, we out here today. We chilling with Miss Doe. So look, they came into New Orleans from Atlanta. They got some stuff going on that they came in the city for to take care of. And they just doing some big things here in the city, and I just want to thank them for coming to sit on the porch today. So we're going to start with my girl, Miss Doe, and just, let the people know what it's hitting for, baby.
What's up, my honey?
Yeah,
What's up, baby? What's up, D? I
What's
appreciate
happening,
you
love?
having me, man. For real. It's an honor to have you. To even invite me here on the porch, man, because
Right.
you're doing your thing. So big ups to you, man. You have some amazing people that come out and sit right here on the porch.
Right,
So y'all
thank
make
you.
sure y'all follow my boy and stay tuned with everything that he's doing.
Thank you.
So yes, I did come in from Atlanta, which that's what I do. If y'all know me, I'm Miss Doe, original Picture Me Rolling, baby, on Instagram, carrying on the legacy from my mom. I live in Atlanta now, 27 years now. 27 years I've been doing this stuff, cutting up. So I come home, my loyalty is so huge to New Orleans and my people, my barber bros, my clients, my PMR barber dolls, man, and the city. So I come home twice a month, no matter what I'm doing. Not only to service my clients, but to give back and keep my responsibility to the growth of the city.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, look. Oh, man, that sun went in.
Ooh, thank
That
you, G.
sun
Look
went
at go.
in. Look at
Look
that
at
sun
God.
went in.
Go.
Won't he
It's
do it?
Sunday. Look
Won't
at
he
Look,
do
go.
that sun went in, man. Look,
Uh-huh.
see, bro, I was out here when I was doing the show with Slab, and me and Slab was on this porch baking. We was out here baking. Now I'm
Turned
talking.
two shades
Yeah.
out instantly.
And I'm talking about, look, the sun never went out. We was out here baking, but we ran and it was a good show, but we was out here baking, boy.
Right.
And so to see that sun go in like it just did.
When you're hot, baby.
Shit, this, boy, look, y'all see how the shade been changed
Look at
and,
that.
and
Look at that.
everything.
Look at that.
Boy,
Bring
better.
the shit.
Look, it feels good, man.
Bring the shit.
Oh.
Look at God on a Sunday in New Orleans, baby.
Praise him.
So look, man. So, all right. So let's do this. Well, first, tell everybody where they could catch my man at.
Okay.
Since you Joe Brown, you lucky I'm letting you sit here on this porch with me.
I mean, but you about to go work out at our park, though.
Huh?
You about to go work out at our park.
Yeah, well, y'all got a good track.
The jewel. That's the jewel in the city.
I know.
Yeah,
But I'm just
yeah.
saying, y'all suck.
Oh God. Oh.
But track
God.
wise, I mean,
Y'all don't know.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone
Between
because I don't want to say
these
nothing. Yeah.
Full track and now track and after track. You see this? We
Y'all
on the
know
right
what it's hitting
track.
for. Y'all know.
God.
So this is my boy De'Jon, man. This is Coach D, and he runs track.
And you
teams
take
out
my
there.
name
Yeah,
too, bro?
Yeah,
Coach
yeah,
D?
yeah. He took
Damn, bro, you take my name.
Bad fault.
Well, look. I'm D Hard. I'm D Hard because everybody knows that.
Bad fault.
I mean,
Why we even brought this guy on the porch today, man?
but you need that energy, bro.
D&D.
Time for pause.
Nah, yeah,
Pause.
wait.
I'm the D. I got a D too.
Wait,
I'm D.
I know, but I mean,
D, I mean, come on, that, yeah. Oh, triple D. There you go, triple D.
It's
Matter of
too
fact,
rough.
look, segue.
I
Look, name I come in 3D effect or 3D. I mean, yeah.
There we go.
There
Now
you
that's
go.
it. We
Yeah.
settling up now.
What
I'm
that-
sorry.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
boy.
Cut. So
Now she cutting stuff around here, man. Bruh, who thought this would be like
I
this
don't
here on
know.
the first?
It's crazy. Look at the sunback. You see
On
that?
a Sunday.
Because of you.
Because of you.
I
See?
Because she
See?
started.
Lord, it's my fault.
That's cool.
Look, bought that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Whew.
oh my God.
I'm still
So-
thankful
But
for
anyway,
vitamin D.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you
Okay,
go.
damn, we going deep. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not about to say it like that. I'm not about to say it like that. No, we not. No, let's.
say
Look. I was about to. We gonna stop it right now. We gonna stop that. We going with another letter from here on out. We gonna stop it right there. Cause look,
Praise him.
Yeah.
Praise him. P.
See.
Yeah,
praise.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
There you go. Yeah.
Man, damn, we almost. But anyway. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead.
De'Jon
Coach.
Hodges, track coach, Run Fast Track Club, AAU. I'm Ableton Head's track and field coach now. Also one of the barbers over here. From the original Picture Me Rolling, now I'm at Case Closed Barber Shop. And amongst other stuff, just deal with kids. Bro, I'm part of a school. Opened up August 10th, Albert Hilton Academy. On August 10th, that will be our opening. Private school, teaching Quran Ballet, which is an African religion,
Okay.
with Catholicism. So yeah, something different.
Okay, then you gonna be teaching that to the kids?
Yeah.
To
yeah,
what age group?
From pre-kindergarten to 7th grade. So we got a small nucleus we just growing right now. So, but we got one for each grade right now. Yeah.
I like that.
Something a little
Yeah.
different. I'm the director of culture over there, so I don't do the teaching too much, but I can teach English. Yes, I can.
Okay. I like that. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We need more of that
That's
kind of
what-
stuff.
that's why-
And why she brought me? See?
That's why I brought it. You see that? Look ago.
You know what? So, all right. So let's do this here.
Okay.
All right, Miss Dola.
Yes.
What we need to know.
Mhm.
What brought you? What brought you into the cutting hair? What brought you into just giving back to the community? Why you chose? Why I know New Orleans home, and I know you all, but why you always feel? Why you feel like, you know what? I gotta leave Atlanta and come down here and give it back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do, why? You know why? You know
Just why?
Yeah.
Just why?
Yeah.
All right, first things first, I've been cutting since I was 12 years old.
Oh wow.
My mom was a stylist, kind of stylist ran in our family. We only had one other female barber, my cousin. She was a lot older than me. And nobody else was actually barbers. So I picked up the clippers. I always wanted to be different, you know. So I picked up the clippers, messing my little brother's hair up in the neighborhood, carving them Malcolm X up in there that won't grow out for 4-5 months. They was bleeding, but it was in there. And you know, and then I dealt with my mom going to prison and stuff when I was like 13.
Okay.
And so it just put a little bit more hustle in me.
Right.
So I picked up the clippers some more, along with other things, and just kept moving.
Right.
My mom got home, 1995. We Tupac fans. Mom was like, "Look, I'm coming out of retirement. Let's go and open up a salon." Cause she did hair for a lot of years. So I wanted to name it Picture Me Rolling. Me, her, and my sister, we settled on Picture Me Rolling being the name, and we've been rolling ever since, man.
Right.
And so, you know, if y'all know moms and you work for her, she was about her money, she was about her hustle, she was a business person, but she also gave a lot of you chances that she didn't have.
Right.
So my stepdad was involved in that as well. He was always a philanthropist. He pick up hitchhikers. We wake up in the morning, we got a yard full of homeless people doing jobs. He feed them, he clothe them, things like that. So I never understood it back then, but those things were being embedded inside of me. The owner of Case Clothes, he started with us at 14. Tater started with us very young. Toya started with us very young. All the hottest in the city that everybody know that's, you know, stylists and things like that. A lot of them, they started under the umbrella of my mom.
Okay.
So she paved the way and helped instill some extra hustle in a lot of them. They had it already. They had the talent, but they just needed somebody to believe in them. And so throughout the years, it's like I just picked up on that. And so when I carried it on myself after Hurricane Katrina, where my sister was involved, and my mom would be in and out the business to help guide the way, because I'm still hands-on and I had a lot of clientele over the years, still do. So I needed that help. And I'm just that person, man. I'm a caretaker. I'm a nurturer. I care about people. You know, I want to feed people. I want to build them up, build up broken souls, because I was there at one point. And I still have my battles. So, yes. So, I invest in people. I take my chances, my sacrifices, so on and so forth with a lot of people. Been through a lot of things. I'm very transparent. I've been through domestic violence, turned that negative to a positive. I've written books, never judge a book by its cover. Life happens to the best of us. I started a nonprofit for 2 years on my own, where people can vouch for that. That for 2 years on right next to St. Jude, because I'm named after St. Jude. My mom had complications with me. That's my middle name. She felt as though those prayers at St. Jude is what got me here. So I started like a homeless movement next door to St. Jude. And I would meet them up in the gas station parking lot right next to the police station. Every Monday, rain, sleet, or snow, we would pray. I would feed them. I even buy them McDonald's and beers, baby. Look, we'll go in St. Jude. We sit down and pray. I hook them up on job interviews. The city, shit, they gonna buy them anyway. I might as well buy it for you. It kept them out of trouble, and it made them push a little bit more.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Some of them got housing from Unity. And thanks to the city of New Orleans, people want to help. They just don't know how to help.
Okay.
And nobody wants to be the first to fail, but I'm it.
Right.
Because failure is simply not trying.
So
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You said you been through a lot.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot. You mentioned domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
So domestic violence by itself is a huge thing.
Yes, it
You know
is.
what I'm saying? It's a huge thing. A lot of people, a lot of women, and not just women,
It's men too, yeah.
Men also going through a lot of domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? And nobody likes to say nothing,
Right.
because for men, they look at it as if I say something, people gonna call me a punk.
It's a sign of weakness.
You're right. For women, for some reason they believe that if the man hitting on them or not hitting on them, it's not love, but it's
Yeah.
love. So, just briefly, how we're going through something like that. We're going through domestic violence. How do you pull yourself out of it? When do you wake up and say, you know what, it's time for me to move forward?
Well, it wasn't really no repetitive hitting or
Okay.
nothing like that. It was mental at first.
Okay.
I started saying, because I'm always going to have stuff going on. That's just who I am. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep getting up every time I'm knocked down. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep exploring each talent that God has given me.
Right.
And for some men, that's attractive. Your girl getting her, she doing her thing. But once you step in those shoes, it becomes competitive sometimes with the men that I've chosen. So I can't speak about all men. So it's with the men that I've chosen.
Right.
And I think that the times that I've chosen them or we've chosen each other was at times that were common ground. We may have been going through something at one time. We might have took a loss at one time. Something that caused our spirits to connect in that moment to be what each other needed. And then it develops into a relationship instead of me leaving that as my assignment. And so I push past that. And when I push past that, it pushes me in a bunch of bullshit. So it was simply the man couldn't get his stuff together. And it was somebody I knew, and I married him. So he couldn't get his things together. And then I constantly kept soaring and going and things. And mentally, it just was too much.
Too much. Right.
So one night I saw it in conversation, I saw it in actions and behavior, but at one time it just went too far.
Right.
And so immediately I thought about my daughter. When you don't find strength in yourself, you find strength in your kids sometimes. So I found strength in my daughter. And so I decided to do something about it. I went full speed ahead. I had friends that went through it. I had clients that passed away for it. And I felt like they wasn't as boisterous as me, so I had to be the voice for them. So that was my strength too. So I spoke about it. I talked about it. I wrote a book about it. I opened up emails for it. I went and spoke at different memorials and things. And that's just what it is. But men are taught, the men that abides by not hitting women always wind up with the women who put their hands on them. And then you have those women that done got beaten or hit by their parents older in life or allowed their daddy to put their hands on them at 14, 15 years old and stuff like that. They don't really mean to. Some of them need an ass whipping. but they do it to them in those stages of reproduction, breasts and cycles and stuff, and then you buy them something and you're taking care of them. So psychologically, that messes with them down the line. That's love.
Wow. So, man, dude, I never looked at it that way. And the way you just said that, you know what I'm saying? It never.
It becomes conditioned.
It becomes conditioned.
Yeah.
Right, because when you think about it, like you said, as teenagers, they start, like you said, daddy, they processing this and like, daddy didn't whip them. And then because he feeling guilty, he go run by him something and say, I'm sorry, baby, and this, that, and other. So they figure that's love.
That's love.
And then when they meet someone, they go through the same process.
Yeah.
And man, you know what? I never got it that way.
Yeah.
And, wow. So man, look. Wow.
It makes you see things differently because you see it. You probably popped up with 3 things in your head that you didn't saw that.
Right.
Man, that's what that is.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of kids go through it, honestly.
Right,
A lot
right.
of kids go through it, male and female.
Female, right.
Like with my experience, I know most young men, they'll see something like that and want to bend what they see because they think it's normal.
Yeah. Sometimes everything you run from, you become unknowingly.
Damn.
So
Because it's bottled up inside them kids. They're
Right.
kids. They don't know how to.
They don't know how to react to it. They don't know how to. They don't
I
know
mean,
how
shit,
to,
they got adults that don't know how to react to stuff now. So what you think a kid?
a kid gonna do, right? He don't know how to manage those
You know how to
feelings.
manage those feelings
He don't
and-
know how to. He don't know how to talk about things and make. Man,
Yeah.
this
see,
is
now he's beaten up mentally because now he's weak and he's all these other names because he was taught not to put his hands on a woman.
and see that's another thing we never really touch in our community. That men go through this also.
Yeah.
Men go through this also, and as a man, we are taught when we grow up. When we grow up in our community as a man, you are taught not to hit on a woman. You hit on a woman, you're a hoe.
Yo,
Yeah.
You don't do that. But it's never said, hey, don't hit that man.
Right.
Because if that man snap on you, at the end of the day, he has strength that you just don't have.
Yeah.
And it's not taught, and we lagging big time in those
Yeah.
areas.
That's real.
That's
You
something
know?
I taught my sister. She just made 20. She made 29 Tuesday. I taught her all throughout her life. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where that man got to respond to you a certain way. Don't provoke a man to put his hands on you. I don't care what the ramifications is because you're not going to win. You're not going to. It's a man.
That's a man.
It's a young man who's physically stronger than what you are.
Right.
So no matter what you do, no matter how fearless you are, because women are more fearless than men.
Exactly.
But you're not going to win.
You're not gonna win.
So don't put, because it for me it's both ways. Don't put yourself in a situation where not put me in a situation where I gotta go do it.
Right.
Because I'm not going to be understanding. You beat my sister, I'm going to beat you.
Right.
It's just a normal
and that's
thing
the
for me.
thing. We're not going in to understand it, and then when we'll get in that situation to come because that's
to
my
that help,
sister,
to that aid.
to their aid, my sister, my cousin, or whoever the case may be. But then we find out the details, and it's like, wait, hold up, time out.
Right.
Wait.
You did this, and
You
this-
started this to
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now you didn't put me in this situation.
Because they know they could call on you to come take the
Right.
And now you got more men in prison, you got more dead,
Right,
behind
right.
ongoing beef and things like that.
And look, y'all, I may be out of line with saying this, but this is just my theory on things. We don't hold a lot of our women accountable on things.
No, no,
That's
that's
honest.
real.
We don't
That's
hold them
honest.
accountable. It's like okay, like I'm gonna use this situation, right? If the son if the father's not in his life, the son go off to win the Super Bowl, MVP of a Super Bowl. Mama did that's the greatest mama in the world, and whoop de whoop de whoop. But if the son out here on the corner selling dope, in jail, locked up or dead, I did the best I
Did the
can.
best I can, his
and the
daddy wasn't
around, and it's like it's a scapegoat all the time. Versus now, I'm not saying that without the daddy, with the daddy not being there, she need to just be beat up on. You know what I'm saying? For not, but at the same time, if you can get credit for any good that he do,
Take some of that negative credit too.
take some of the negative credit,
Yeah.
because you could get the credit for the good that he do and be like, well, we did it without even having the daddy around. Okay, take the same thing and say, well, you know what? I gotta look at myself also and
Right.
say, okay, some of these things happen
Right.
on my watch. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna go further than that. I'm a product. My daddy in and out of jail. All I ever heard from my mom was, "You can be like your daddy." Any little thing, you be like your daddy. My motivation, my goal was to prove her wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like him.
Mm-hmm.
My goal was to prove her wrong at some point. I'm not gonna be like you, cause she had me young.
Mm-hmm.
Once I made it to that plateau, she couldn't say nothing no more. You know, and I tell people, like, I just recently had a discussion with somebody in the shop this week. Stop using, oh, but dad not around, man not around, just as a scapegoat. I'm a single parent to a 17-year-old black boy. Single parent. His mom a good parent, but he's with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, she know this, and most people in the world know this now. I don't have no biological kids. I don't have any biological kids. My only biological daughter died way back in 2004 at 7 months old. So I'm obligated to 3 kids. An 18-year-old who just graduated, a 17-year-old, and a 14-year-old. But I have no biological. That 17-year-old is the one that stayed with me. I gotta bring him to work in a few.
Salute, brother.
So,
Wow.
so it's no excuse. I'm a product of that same thing we just talking about. My daddy was not around, in and out of jail. You know, my mama worked so much. My grandmother basically brought me up. Mind you, I say brought me up, not raised. I say that for a reason. My opinion, in raised environments, you raised to be that. And once you get out that raised environment, you wild out. My grandmother, go out there, your consequence. It's all on you what happened. Well, I didn't expect me to come help y'all do. So she brought me up to where I understood certain things. Most of y'all, you remember Cross?
Mm-hmm.
I stayed way in East Shore, in Little Woods, all the way to the back of Boondocks area, Bullet. I had to catch the Parish Road all the way to go to Cross to pay her bill. She taught me how to do that. Why? So I wouldn't be conformed to not knowing how to do stuff.
Right.
Most of these parents don't do that now. So you wondering why these kids out there wilding because they don't know how to do nothing.
Right. Right.
You got to take accountability for things, because my story hasn't been peaches and cream.
Mm-hmm.
Though we had a salon and stuff, people thought it was still a lot of backlash from that. My mom was as good as she knew how to be. The purpose of having those kids is to be better than your last generation. You know, it's no handbook. You learn through through trial and error. But I made sure that I was like that for my kid. I had a baby for a good family. That was my plan. Whenever I did, I prayed and asked God, let it be a good family, because I know these men are lost. I have brothers that was lost. You know what I'm saying? So I needed that balance of a good family. Even when my mom couldn't be a grandmother because of her lifestyle things she was dealing with, I know what I wanted instilled in my daughter. So collectively as a village, through me being mom's going to prison when I'm 13, date raped at 17, contract on my head at 21, pregnant at 23, all kind of things have happened to me in my life. I still stood up when I had my child. Since I knew that my environment, I hadn't got a hold of it, but I dug deep in my alter ego. My child went to school at Academy of Sacred Heart, right up the street. Only 3 black kids in the whole school at that time. She graduated there from 4 years old all the way up to 17. She graduated in 2020. She graduated highest honors amongst all those kids. She's 20 years old. She's not sexually active through all my broken relationships. I never told her she didn't be without a man. I just taught her how to live without one. That don't mean you ain't got to worry about no man. Man don't need to do this and this and that. No. And we talked. The truth hurts. A lot of times coming up, we couldn't express our truth to our parents. Our truth is our truth. You being too grown, shut down, get out of my face, get out of grown for you got beaten for your truth. But that came from the ancestors before them. So they didn't know. They leveled up, but just not enough.
Right.
So it's our time to level up a little bit more. It's not how they say it to you, it's what they say to you and how they deliver. You got to teach them how to deliver it to you, as well as teaching yourself how to deliver. Because my delivery was fucked up a long time ago. I filmed a lot. Me and my daughter did a reality worldwide TV show called Skin Deep. Y'all check it out on YouTube. And they gave us cue cards, and I wasn't prepared for what they asked. It was live. It was right then and there. And there were questions asked amongst one another. So a lot of truth came out, which we would talk about some things, but it'd be the most simplest questions that you really can, ask or know how to answer back to your kids.
Nah, and then you know what? That's crazy, because I always said, our elders, God bless them.
Yes.
But a lot of things a lot of things in our culture we were taught wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, we were taught growing up, all us in our 40s. You know, and we were taught coming up, start a grown folks business. Another thing we were taught, what goes on in my house stays in my house. You know what I'm saying? And another thing we were taught was, oh, you better man up.
Yeah.
Wipe them tears. You better man up. And when you think about it now, when you look at it now, man, sometimes you just need to.
You need to release.
You need to release.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to release because that takes a lot off of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what goes on in my house stays in my house. That's not a good thing because there's a lot of things that go on that
people need to know.
That people need to know because
you can get assistance with.
Right. You could get assistance with, and you be like, man, they told me don't tell nobody.
Yep.
The whole time you watching, you know your sister up in there getting raped by her uncle.
Yeah.
We ain't got no food in here to eat.
Boy,
I'm taking food from school to come feed everybody in the house.
Yeah.
Versus going to talk to somebody and getting these problems solved. And it's like, man, and like I said, God bless them.
Yeah.
But a lot of things we were taught wrong.
They basically went off
They
what
didn't
they
know.
know.
They knew.
That's the way they was brought up. Cause think about how their parents and our ancestors were. They had it worse than us. They had to deal with all the racism that we would never understand.
We would never understand, right?
So that's all they knew was to be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong. No matter what way, no matter what circumstances, be strong by any means necessary. So that's what our parents instilled in us. Yeah, they tried to nurture us, but it's kind of hard to fully know how to nurture when you have to be strong. Cause
right.
So, like I'm being honest, Doe and I talk about it often. I had to learn how to be a parent all over again. I did, and I deal with kids on a regular. I have my own nonprofit, been coaching for years. I had to learn how to be a parent all over again.
Right.
So I started learning how to listen to the kids. I learned how not to shut kids down. Oh, no, what? Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, sometimes kids got more sense than a little bit, and they're making sense what they saying.
And you know what though? That's the thing. We don't listen to the kids. We then we give this do as I say and not as I do. But at the end of the day,
your actions speak louder than your words.
Because at the end of the day, even as an adult, if I see you doing something, I'm going to see. Okay, that's what you're doing. That's like somebody coming telling you. That's like somebody coming telling you, I can fix your credit, and get you a 700 score, and then you ask them, well, what your score is? 400. How you gonna wait?
Right.
Why I'm gonna follow you?
Thanks.
Why you want me to pay you to do something and you can't even do it yourself?
And that's just what it is.
And because it's Sunday, I'm gonna go a little deeper than that because I thought like that when it came to for seeking going to religious homes, like as far as churches and things like that. I grew up Catholic. So it was like a misconception that those religious leaders were just perfect and they didn't do anything.
Right.
And so my mind was messed up with a misunderstanding as I grew up when I would go visit other churches and they was like, oh, he used to be a hoe, he used to be a pimp, it cut off my listening to understanding, what he was saying and where he was going with things. But I learned as I grew up that I was being told who God was versus getting to know who God was.
Right.
Because after the things that I've been through, now I'm more of a testimony, and I've seen that he's the only one that can pull me out of situations.
Right.
So now the only people that I want to listen to to mentor me or to guide me is the ones that have been through some things where people done counted them out. So where they at right now?
But you gotta think about it. If you read your Bible and you deep into your Bible, you will understand everybody that was used was somebody that
was counted out.
Right, that was counted out. Think about it. All the disciples had some kind of issue with them. You know what I'm saying? They was into something.
Right.
Into something. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the thing with church. People go looking for, I call it girlfriend preaching. People go to a church looking for girlfriend preaching. Somebody that's going to be turn to your neighbor. Oh, they messing with you at the job and this, that, and other. But if you read the Bible tell you the word cut like a sword. Cut like a knife, Cut like a knife. Basically, church is supposed to give you, supposed to
hit you.
Hit you.
It's supposed to hit
Self-reflect.
Right. On a Sunday, you sitting in church, I'm not saying you're supposed to walk out with your head down, but you're supposed to walk out like, wow, wait, I did that all week long.
Right.
I was messing up like that. Oh, I gotta change. I gotta change something. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's like, man, we got this girlfriend preaching going on, trying to get everybody. And I'm like, dude, when we gonna get to the meat and bread?
But you gotta understand, that goes to the part of simple, I don't want to say schooling, but you can go to church and get that from the pastor. But you're supposed to do your own due diligence and
do your reading yourself. Yes.
And
yes,
that's
sir.
what most people don't do.
Yes, sir.
Honest right now, I don't go to church, not because I don't want to. I grew up in church, love church. It's just, I have to find my way back into the church.
Right.
That vibe that I feel.
But you are the church.
But I still...
That's true too. But,
yeah, I am true, but I still...
Honestly, guess what? Guess what we doing right now?
Church.
Guess what we doing right now? Church.
This is church right here.
Right. We, you know,
Yes.
Welcome
real more.
to the Episcopal Baptist Missionary Methodist Catholic
On the porch.
on the Porch Ministry.
That's what we doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
And people don't get that.
and people don't get that.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, the biggest thing is, it's personal. It got to be your own walk. We can't force nothing on anybody, because he said in the Bible, don't force nobody on me.
Right.
Don't force me on
Let them come
nobody.
to me on their own.
Because
No.
that's what he said in Hebrew. Everybody gonna know who I am, and everybody do know who it's up to them whether
Yeah,
they're gonna
whatever
come
way
to
they
me.
want, yes, whatever way they
I
want to
give
walk.
everybody free will, and man,
I know we deep, baby.
Yeah.
We sorry.
We deep on here.
Split man how to get her too? Oh my God.
oh man, Lord,
But
have
see,
mercy.
that brings it to, that's why I came up with this show called Unstuck.
Mm-hmm.
Unstuck is understanding nobody succeeds together, undermining critical knowledge.
Unstuck. She just broke the
Broke it down.
Broke it down for
the
you. Each
U
syllable.
and the S
Yeah.
stands up because it's about us. And so it's living a life of transparency. I manifested that in 2020, and now I'm on a radio show in Atlanta, 101 TKO Radio, with the Unstuck Show.
Right.
So I get artists, I get business owners, I get influencers and things like that when they come on the show to do interviews, and my story covers the struggle to success in between. Not the final cap of the glitz and the glamour, girl, I'm in the Bahamas, and look at me with my riches. But what happened from the time you manifested that idea in between, the process, the painful process before that process is what I cover, baby.
Look, you right. The painful process.
Before
Right.
the
Sometimes I know you be in there
I be
like
wanting to give
you,
up.
you be like, you know what?
Man.
The hell with this shit.
When my dreams got bigger, this the most of my life this year is my biggest struggles because my dreams got bigger
Right.
than what they was.
Right.
You know.
And she minimized what she got going on. I don't know why she didn't speak on the other stuff.
Whatever.
She got a whole bunch of other stuff.
And
in
that's
Atlanta.
why I come back to the city.
But look, you gotta follow her to see all.
Yeah,
this.
you gotta follow her.
One day,
Yeah,
one
I
day-
know because she said it
Right.
to me. Yeah.
One day the thing came, the notification came in that she was doing the live. I went on there and she had the phone set up on the desk with the mic, and they running the radio show, and I'm just sitting there looking. I'm like, damn, okay. Look, she never looked down at the phone and then nodded, you know what I'm saying?
sorry.
She never looked at the phone. Now I said, I know you're on the radio, but goddamn, you at least be like, hey
I
y'all,
got you, I got you, bro.
hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Say,
bro?
right, and look, no, she actually started doing it. Because I think, I told you about that. Somebody
Because
told
when we live,
Yeah.
I can't acknowledge you while
Yeah,
we
you
live.
gotta
So
be
now we
focused.
changed it up to whereas I can like get on live on Instagram in between my broadcasts.
Okay.
That way I just announce, I come on there to announce like I'm on air, this where I'm at, y'all tune in, and then I hang up and then we could run it on there.
Okay, all right,
So-
yeah, cause I just like, you know, man, look,
That's how it go.
this is, man,
So I've been filming, I've been doing all kind of stuff, man. God just been opening up
part of a
doors.
play.
I was a leading lady in a
See,
play,
see
a
what I mean?
sold out
See?
show.
See?
Yes.
All on Peachtree billboards,
I had 5 billboards in the last
in a magazine,
year and a
cars,
half
cars.
in Atlanta downtown. By myself, baby. And it's on there with 101 TKO and on there with the other company I was with Frank Murphy.
that's something, man.
I'm
ETL showing
working, baby.
love.
I'm working for
ETL
it.
Bro, they
showing
love her
love.
to death, bro.
I'm working for it though, man.
Yeah.
For real. You know, sometimes when you in the process of changing or you changing, that's why I left, because I felt myself changing. And you will have to defend the person that you're becoming, because people always expect you to be the
Be that
person
same
you still
person,
was.
yes.
But you can't.
Yes.
And there's no growth in that.
You can't.
So I had to, because I got tired of defending it, it was blocking my blessings. So I decided to just remove myself from the area and see if I was who I really thought I was becoming without even saying anything. And God just been bringing people to me that's been seeing the worth inside of me, man. So that's what it is. Yes, yes, yes.
That's how I throw it out though. So
They're like, man, you don't do hair in Atlanta, man. That stuff too easy. Like I ain't go out there to do the same thing I'm doing here. So I live two different places. I come here to remind myself and humble myself who I am, because I'm not gonna change. Yeah, I'm a change and growth, but I'm still humble, man. And I appreciate all my supporters, everybody that push me, people that lift me up when I'm down, man. I appreciate that.
Right.
And I got a list. When I make this millionaire status, baby, I got a list of people who've been there for me while I was down. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. But the people that's been there for me while I was down, I'm going to take care of y'all for the rest of my life. You one of them, B. I got you, bro.
Man,
Everybody I care about, like family-wise, I just got me and my daughter, so look.
This woman here, man, I'm telling y'all, look, man, look.
And that's why I can't leave this city, man. I
Look.
love it. Everybody need a little push. I'm the olive branch.
Look, that's what I'm talking about. So look, man, say, bro, I was about to ask you about the school,
Ask him about the school.
but guess what? What she done did, it's almost like.
Yeah, see, I'm about to say, but I got chimed in on that. So,
I'm about to ask you about.
because she brought me in here, so I
I
got to
don't
make
want
sure.
him to talk about the school.
Right. Look, but it's kind of hard.
No, because no, I'm following her steps. So
I'm saying. What I'm saying is, after something like that, you know, it's almost like in the
it's time to-
comedy
yeah.
show. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Right.
Right.
Once Bernie Mac stepped on the stage, it was like, you know what? Who
Sexual
else can I? Right. Who else can I bring out here? Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
But anyway, look, Coach. You was talking about the school.
Yeah, so school Albert Hillin Academy is will be a private school teaching Quran Ballet, which is a African Brazilian traditional religion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people scared of stuff like that because they think they're teaching witchcraft and this and that. No, it's basically traditional African religion. There's no witchcraft. If you know anything about Catholicism, Africans and Catholicism hand in hand. That's what they practice in Africa. People don't realize that.
But that's where it come from.
That's where.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Holy Land is in
Holy
Africa.
Land is in Africa, and people don't get that. So we doing something different to where we're one of its kind in the city, part of the nation. I'll be honest with you. You won't find a school. You won't go to St. Aug and they're gonna be teaching us. They're not.
Right.
They probably should because they're probably black, but they're not. But it is what it is. So the founding owner is Brandy Williams. She's known locally. She's really a guru, but she's one of my good friends, and I latched on to her because this is a person who has beat cancer 4 times.
Oh wow.
And she's still somewhat dealing with the remnants of that and the chemo, and she's still fighting and it's still happening. She trusted in me to be part of her vision and become the director of culture to where I can set the culture of the school.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, to me, it's a big deal. It's a big honor.
It is a big deal.
Because I don't have a degree like that. I have a socials and business management. Real simple degree. I don't have no bachelor's and like that, but I know kids. I deal with kids. I've been doing this for the longest. So ever since my daughter passed in 2004, it's like she's been with me pushing, dealing with kids.
Right.
So I pulled myself into it. This summer, I didn't work in a shop on a Saturday, and I'm a barber. You know, barbers make money on a Saturday. I didn't work in a shop on a Saturday since May. My first Saturday I worked was not yesterday, but last Saturday. So the whole summer I missed because I was dealing with track and field.
Man,
in and out of town. That's me.
That's what you do.
And this week, she can tell you, they can tell us I've been watching my kids run in North Carolina.
I hope y'all haircuts came out right, because every time I came out my suite, somebody was on the phone leaving a nigga half faded.
Oh no, never
And I'm
half
saying,
faded.
what you watch?
Never half faded. Because
No,
I'm on the
you
phone
went
watching
back
my
to
kids
it.
run.
You went back to it.
North Carolina, AAU. I gotta
went
watch
back.
this, but
You went back. They ain't
So
leave
look.
half faded, but he paused.
Shit, I paused.
All right, Jubilee.
Drew know what it's in for. Drew, tell him about Joe Brown. Tell him about Joe Brown, Drew.
Stop, biggity, pause. Now tell him about that,
But
Jubilee.
my bad, I'm sorry. No. But no, seriously though,
Look at this.
he in the East, so I don't care. He ain't go ready. I don't care. It's still East all day. I'm an East boy, East Beast, you know. So I everything I do is from Downman to Miss You, damn near. So I try and help that because everybody's scared to come to Killer East. So I don't know why. Everybody come to East and do their damage. It's not Killer East, bro. It's still the same thing. We need the help and support from y'all, like for real. Because there's too much land out there for nothing to just be nothing.
Right. Because, man, bro, the East, man, you look at the East, and the East could be their own little city, bro.
Yeah.
But the deal is, the East is so huge, and they characterize the East as being terrible. But it's just like any other little city.
Yeah.
It got its pockets. You know what I'm saying? And the East has its pockets. But like you said, we got to get the East back to what it was.
Got to, bro.
Before Katrina, that was like, you made little money, and you went to the East, man, because that's where it was at.
Skating rink, bowling alley.
Right.
Wait. Let me back up. The Plaza had an ice skating rink. Let me start there.
Yeah.
So more people don't know that.
Right.
So,
but not just that. You moved to the East, you got your backyard.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what I heard. I didn't.
Backyard.
I'm sorry, I was green. I'm from the East. I went to Krause's and then back in the East. I didn't realize they didn't have backyards uptown.
No,
I didn't know these things.
No, if you had a backyard, your backyard was about the size.
It was a 4x4.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, in the East, you got your backyard where you was actually able to play football, or tag, or had a basketball goal back there. You know what I'm saying? So
slip and slide.
Yeah. So look.
Youngsters, millennials don't know what slip and slide is probably. But millennials watching this, y'all don't. All you do is run and slide.
Put a little dish detergent on that thing
and
if you
wet
ain't
it.
have a slip and slide, some garbage bags, baby, some water, baby oil.
So look, where can we go? Is there a social media, online, anything we go to see how we can be a part of the school? AlbertHealing.org is the site. Our social media is Albert Healing on IG, Albert Healing Academy. Basically, like I said, we're getting started. I can give you Brandon Williams. I give you my information. D_hard_coach, and I can funnel everything to you. 3D Effect You. It's on one of my IGs. I have my own nonprofit. Any information I can funnel it to you. We're looking for donations. We're looking for donors. We're looking for people to sponsor kids to come to the school because it's gonna be something real good for y'all to really engage. When you get around us, you'll see it's a family-oriented environment. We love having fun, and we naturally be us. Like, we're not coming there with all that. We got to do this with your hair. Can't wear this hairstyle. No, just be you. We letting the kids be them. If a kid learn better by laying down and wanting to write on the floor, go ahead. Do your thing. As long as you're learning, you're going to learn. That's the problem I have with schools. They want to conform these kids to be militant. They want to turn into detention centers. I done worked in every charter. Literally, every charter just about I worked in, and it's been the same thing. Some of them are starting to change. I will say that. Collegiate academies, which falls under the umbrella of Carver, Aberson, and Miss Livingston and Rosenwald on the West Bank. They're trying to change, but still, it's just I hate the militant. If your child learns different than my child, I expect a little difference. I expect them to do the no because it's not gonna happen. So that's what we do over there. I know about collegiate because I'm at Aberson. Again, head track coach at Aberson, trying to build back up. Even though I'm a Sarah T. Reed alumni, but I'm well-rounded. I went to 35 and Carver also.
Sarah T. Reed.
This man always trying to throw stuff from the East out there.
I got to, bro. We got to,
bro.
Bro.
We're uptown, man.
I'm cool with uptown. Look. My girl Jade at Booker T. Track all day. I love her. My baby over there. Booker T got a good track team. See, I know about track, yo. I don't know. You know, I'm just saying, you know, I know about track. I can't say four shake on, but Lush, I know Lush track, you know, but, you know, yeah, I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to show compassion.
Don't touch me.
Good.
Don't touch me.
Stay over there,
I'm trying. Y'all see me trying. Y'all see this. I'm trying.
I'm so proud of these two, man. For real. I'm so proud of these.
Nick, Jules, let them know I'm good. Bro. Nick, I see you all the time. Just let them know we good. Especially his dad was one of my old coaches.
Just let him have it, Frankie and Johnny.
Nick, listen to me well, bro. You know me and you coach together, 7 and 8. You know me and you my homeboy. Tell his job to go somewhere, man. Tell his job tokens tell him not to put your name in none of this stuff he doing.
I need some support. That's a big supporter. You know it is. Nick. Jude.
Oh, moment of silence.
On a Sunday. On a Sunday, yes.
But anyway, man, look. So before we get out of here, y'all, I know y'all say y'all got a big event going on today.
We got a back to school drive partnered up with Aetna, City of New Orleans. You know, every time we do something for the city, we are committed. We do this annually. We do the back to school drive. We do Christmas drives. We do just because appreciations. And now we got the city backing us, being city ambassadors. We did the balloon release for all the debts to gun violence. Y'all gotta come out. You can't just stay home and complain about things. There's people out here that's really doing things for the city. It's not just us. It's other groups. There's other individuals that's doing stuff, man. Pull up. We ain't got everything. We not, celebrities yet to pull that money out there to really have a plethora of things. But we have what we have, man. We got enough to get you started. Get your babies in school. We doing free haircuts. We got some students out, 1 to 4, free music.
5941 Bullard Avenue. 5941 Bullard Avenue. You will see us in the strip mall.
5941 Bullard Avenue.
Are we doing vaccinations?
I don't know. I don't think can't do it. We're Aetna gonna be the talk. So if you're not doing them, they better set it up.
So that's in the
case
strip
closed
mall.
in the strip mall, the old Swilling Center, which is now called Miracle Plaza, owned by Jessica Dupont, aka Big Booty Judy.
All right. So y'all heard that? Go out there today.
Yeah.
As soon as go out there today.
1 to 4.
On Bullard.
Yep.
1 to 4.
Case closed barbershop.
Case closed barbershop. Go see Miss Doe. Go see Coach D. I let him take my damn name, bro.
Dang, bro.
Go see Coach D.
That's love.
Go see Coach D. Go see Miss Doe. They out there giving away book sacks. They out there giving away haircuts. They out there giving away him if you want to.
At an auction go.
I better be in the millions. I know that.
They giving him away.
I better be in the millions.
My boy De'Jon, they giving him away. Look.
I'll go. Fuck that will.
Yeah, man.
My kids need money.
Help him, y'all. Put some donations out there, bro. Put some donations out there.
Go check it out today, man. Look, go out there today. Check them out. They gonna be out there doing some big things.
Real quick, all my Abe alumni, I need y'all support for real. So hit me up. We'll run it. Aberson alumni, post pre-Katrina. I need y'all. I'm telling you, I had to, sir, but I had to, bro.
He was serious.
Yeah, he was serious. Yeah,
yeah.
them old pretty boys at Aberson before
serious,
Katrina,
yeah.
man. Them
S-curl.
S-curl, always having the Superman thing in the front of their head. Them the pretty boys.
Well, I didn't graduate from that, so I can't tell. I want to read, so I don't know.
Oh man, y'all that.
Olympian all day.
Y'all was part of that pretty boy group too.
It is.
You know what I'm
I went
saying?
there, so I already.
I mean, yeah,
Y'all part of that pretty boy
they
group
were,
too.
but see, with Aberson and Kennedy was a pretty boy. We just,
You know, y'all tried to
Kennedy
be.
was more the
Bougie
pretty boys.
thugs.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were, bougie thugs.
Bad and bougie
Yeah,
ass
you know what I'm saying? Bougie thugs, you know what I'm saying? They was like, they come down to Canal Street, you know
I can't even
what
sit
I'm
on
saying?
that.
Look.
Shut up.
In
Put my head
school, they
down.
had the shirt tucked in, everything was nice, but they come to Canal Street,
Your
cuff
jeans
rolled
with
up.
the
you know
cuff
what I'm
rolled
saying?
up.
Yeah,
Belly
and they
animals.
had their little collar up and try to walk with the little,
And the
you
little
know.
flat backpack with one notebook to make sure it don't wrinkle.
That's what,
I was keep my head down.
that was them.
What's up?
The bougie thugs, right? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's it.
I had the S curl, so I mean,
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
but I was an athlete. It's a little different. I was an athlete.
And you had an S curl.
Shit, bro.
Dripping all over your ball.
That's why you
No,
couldn't.
When you was running, it was just
It wasn't
dripping all
activated. It was
over
moisturized. It wasn't activated. It was moisturized.
That's why he couldn't see why he was running around.
Yep.
Shit.
Coach be like,
Nobody at your school can run with me. We don't want to talk there. I say that loud. Everybody know me. Name a school.
You can't come no more. I know.
nah, yeah, keep it with you. Why are you doing him?
You see, you know he got quiet.
Because of the
Though.
African school.
Name a school.
Because of the African?
Yeah.
Oh, that why? Okay.
Because next time, leave him where he at. Who moves this guy around here next time?
I mean, see, bro.
Oh man.
I've been trying to remember. I've been supposed to be on the show, you know, with her. We just don't remember. So you know, on this good Sunday, it happened. Thank you, Lord. Praise Him.
See, why? See,
That was mental health.
yeah.
And this is my help right here. This is my counseling. I need this. This is my counseling. Let me be great.
We got mental health programs and
We starting at a young age and we stop
all the way up
all the
to
way
70.
Whoever want to be a part of it, come on through.
Come on, baby.
Come on. I promise you, he's not a counselor.
But that's the ones y'all want. You want the people that's been through it to help counsel.
Run them problems out,
Yeah.
baby. Run them problems out.
So he can start talking his problems to the people.
Just run 'em.
And they be looking like, damn, bro, I can't even tell you about me.
It's gonna help to watch. I got you. I'm going. It's gonna help.
Oh, man. Y'all don't understand the energy right now, man. What's going on out here, man? This is crazy, man. Y'all don't understand.
Like everybody gonna see this shit like, damn, I know De'Jon can get down like that. Watch.
No, I'm pretty sure everybody probably say he a fool.
Yeah, they already know.
probably
They
he a
already
fool.
know.
They probably like, yeah, that's a fool.
There you go.
There you go.
Being himself.
There you go.
The
Look.
people that know me, so everybody else know me as General. He be quiet in the bag. He so mean, this and that. Yeah, I'm a little touched.
I know. You ain't got to explain that to us. We already know.
Chill rep, that's what they call me, right? Chill rep? Yeah. Nature the ball. That's what we call me this shit.
Nature from uptown.
Nature's from uptown too. Yeah. Strict bad. It's half our fault too though. And Miss Dot. It's half y'all fault.
Might make it rain on it nigga.
Don't do that because it's been in rain for real. Every time we bring our name up,
Just on him.
Just on him.
Just on him.
yo, you playing. Every time we bring her name up, something happens.
Shine the light on it, bro.
Something
Shine the
happens.
light.
Look, see? Sun came right back on out.
Ooh.
Just on him. He need to be quiet. That's what they say. Be quiet.
Oh,
Nah, man, this was dope. Look, before we go out of here, y'all gotta do top four.
Top four.
Top four.
Top four. We gonna go with the top four with my favorite because I always like doing this because somebody always give me something different.
Okay.
And I love to go eat. So I need some places to go eat. So we gonna go with top four restaurants. Top four restaurants in New Orleans. But here's the thing: can't be no chains. Gotta be local. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be local. And we ain't doing no most mentioned or no best mentioned. Four. Your four go to. And guess what we could do? Since we got both of y'all here, I'm going to squeeze a 5, and this is the way we going to do it. Coach going to give 2. You going to give 2. And then y'all, since y'all be together a lot, try to come up with one that y'all both like, you know what? That's what we do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, we going to start with Miss Doe.
Yeah, go with Miss Doe. I'm
All right.
now.
Get your 2.
Local.
So, every time I come in town, case closed, do my picture me rolling thing, I gotta give a shout out because I wear them out of their gumbo, Orleans Brothers.
Yeah.
They next door to the shop. Dude's spirit is great, man. He make you want to buy it.
T, Terrence,
Such a sweet
Swim.
dude, you know. And the food is really good. And praline candy's putting weight on me. The the gumbo, I had 2 cups Friday. I wanted more.
Crawfish pie is true.
The crawfish pies is the truth. They don't have 2 crawfish in there. It's like filled with crawfish. So they doing their thing, man, and big ups to them. So all around, they running a good restaurant from personality, customer service, to their food.
All right, brothers.
Second best. I gotta say Mad Chef. He probably gonna take it.
Nah, you
Mad
gonna take it.
But I
I'ma
had to
find
say
somebody
Mad
else.
Chef too, because Mad Chef got a bigger, wider variety. I don't get a chance to get around too much in the city when I'm home, but they satisfy me to whereas I don't have to get around.
Gotcha.
So they like
Derek.
large menu of fried fish, salmon, lobster, vegetables, steak, hamburgers,
Wings,
chicken.
of course.
Yep, wings. What it is, jambalaya tacos, where it's like tacos with jambalaya and shrimp on top with specials. Y'all making me hungry. So
And that's in the East, right?
that's in the
Y'all
East,
need-
baby. They
So-
next
Same
door to
strip
each
mall with
other.
us. We all
So-
next to each other.
So let's do this here. Let's keep it New Orleans East, man.
Let's keep it East,
I'm
baby.
we
Okay.
gonna rep
Alright.
the East for you,
Rep
bro.
the East.
All right.
We gonna
so,
keep it New Orleans East.
Okay,
So we
we
got
find two in the
Orleans
East.
Brothers
And
Mad
Mad
Chef.
Chef. We find two more on the East side.
We gonna keep it in the East.
Let me see
The
two
East
in the East.
edition.
East edition.
Damn. Know what? I'm gonna go simple. Cash.
How you don't have already on
I
deck?
took
Because I already had them two all day. But Cashnet original,
Yeah.
old school seafood, best seafood probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cashnet. If you want that seafood, trying to see who else in the East because like I said, a lot of people, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, a lot of people had to been moved south, man.
Your boy and them a ball, but they food good too that you go to. On Haynes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say them. Blue. It's a spot called Blue Flamingo. Is right next to Cashnet. Matter of fact, what's good about that spot? It used to be a white-owned spot. Black dude named Josh Rounds bought him. His mother bought it. It made into this nice little, old bar. But they food, mama cooked the food, so food be rolling now. Blue Flamingo, right next door to Cashnet. Yup, right next to Cashnet. Yup, go down. Taco Tuesday, tacos be ridiculous. That and the nachos be ridiculous. Be packed in there.
Orleans Brothers,
Mad Chef, Cashnet, of course, and
Blue Flamingo, and they one together that they go to when they just like, you know what, this is where we going. Now
in the East, right?
Y'all don't have to do the East
All right,
if you
good.
can't think of one, but some anywhere that y'all both be like, you know how when she come into town and y'all both
Yeah,
probably
we
just look
did
at
go
each
somewhere.
other
Where did we go?
and be like, let's go hit that spot.
We went somewhere. Where did
Beer
we go?
garden. We go there.
Was it Bayou Beer Garden? Or was it something new? We went there with somewhere else we were trying to go.
Somewhere else we went.
Damn.
Jaegers.
Damn, they be a whole lot of places. man.
Jaegers.
I be
good, too.
following her, y'all. I'm
We
sorry.
go to Beer garden.
You know what, y'all?
Beer
Forget
garden.
it.
Just don't even worry about it. Just go eat.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go
just go
on
eat.
those
That's what we
four.
about
It's
to
good.
those
Yeah.
four. We just gonna do those four. Just those four. I try to do something. That's what you do when you get. That's what you happen when you try to do something different.
Stick to the
You
plan.
gotta stick to your script. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the script, D. But let's go with that. All
Lord,
these-
I got a fifth one. Pee Wee. Shout out my dude Pee Wee. Shout out my dude Pee Wee. There we go. Nah, that's the fifth one. I mean, he black on. He got doing his thing. There you go.
Yep.
wasn't that about to close it?
Yeah, we are closing. There
No,
you
no,
go.
I'm saying wasn't that about to close the segment?
He just
Uh,
laid
wait,
on
wait,
something.
wasn't that about to close the segment?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking. Wasn't the segment about to be
That's
closed?
some nice shoes though. Damn.
You see, look, see where you done went.
Rewind that track right there and picture me rolling.
I gotta kiss up. You know, that's some nice shoes right there. You know, nice Prestos.
I like those too, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
like
sir.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, bro, say, bro, you know what? I'm gonna give you that. Me and you on the same boat
Y'all
with the
tracking?
green.
Yes,
with the
yes,
green.
with the
We thinking
Y'all
the
tracking
same thing
today.
with the green. I like that.
Money,
like
money,
See, look.
money, money.
Yeah, see, mine's nice and loud.
Yeah.
There you
so-
go. Yeah. That
Not-
that hurt to get my leg up, cheek. Goddamn.
Okay.
So I can close the segment now.
I'm being quiet.
I cannot close the segment. All right. Okay. Back to regular schedule programming. All right. So y'all heard it. The top four in the city of New Orleans by Miss Doe and Coach D. Orleans Brothers. Mad Chef. Castnets. Blue Flamingo. The New Orleans East edition. Go check them out. Sorry, Pee Wee, I can't squeeze you in because he came in too late on you, bro. Go back at him. He came in too late. Yeah. But go check him out. That top four, man. We want to thank Miss Doe and Coach D for coming sit down on the porch with us today, man. This Look, y'all, I'm talking about this. I didn't know we was gonna go like we did, like as deep as we
went
went.
deep,
You know
boy.
what I'm saying? I didn't think we was gonna go as deep as we went. But this was a dope show. I thank y'all. Miss D,
Thank
tell
you too,
them
baby.
tell them where they could get at you.
Okay, follow me on social media, Miss Doe Original Picture Me Rolling on Instagram, Dorian Bam on Facebook. I don't really use too many other platforms, but I have them. And also, man, tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, of course, here in New Orleans, to the Unstuck Show on 101 TKO Radio. So you can hit 101TKORadio.com, baby, and pull me up. Look at you, girl. Send me a comment or something.
Yeah.
And we gonna let him. We gonna let Coach D. We gonna let D try. Let's see if he can get through the segment.
Look at the light.
Tell the people that and it's shining dead. Say, bro, tell the people where they could get you. Just tell the people where they can find you at.
De'Jon Hard's Facebook. D_Hard_ Instagram. Everything else, follow through.
Follow through what?
Just follow through that Instagram page. Got everything on there. Trying to keep it short, but the light is shining on me.
Okay. You ain't gonna tell the people where they can follow the school at again?
All that's on the page. That's why I said everything on that page. I made it simple for them. That one page, trust me, everything's on that one page.
You just can't give it to them?
I'm sorry, AbbaHealing.org, Abba Healing Academy. That's the name of the school.
Thank you, D, so much.
See,
for having
I
me,
tried.
baby.
Miss Dot shined this light on me
Next
again. I
time
was
we're gonna
trying.
just do your background checks.
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Screening.
Yeah.
Miss Dot, I tried.
Now you
I'm
want
sorry.
now you want to send out shots from this guy.
I got to. Man, you don't understand.
You know,
Miss Dot, something serious.
see this you know what? This is what we were talking about accountability. Now I gotta hold you accountable.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Gotta hold you accountable for that.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Go to On the Porch Podcast on IG, On the Porch Podcast on TikTok, and go to On the Porch with D and Crew on YouTube at the YouTube channel. This show will be dropping this week. Just check it out with Ms. Doe, Coach D,
We are on the.
and we are on the porch. Now he won't get out the scene. Now he won't jump out the scene. Now he won't jump out the scene. Now he won't. Man, come sit back down there. Come sit back down there
That
so we
son
can
was
finish
seen
this.
Someone kicking my ass. What it was, boy. Woo, yeah.
Go to On the Porch on IG, On the Porch Podcast, On the Porch Podcast on TikTok, On the Porch with D and Crew on YouTube. Go check us out. We out there doing our thing. We want to thank Ms. Doe again. We want to thank my boy Coach D again for coming out. Man, look, thank y'all. This was fun. I
Man,
really
thank you.
enjoyed it, bro. Brother, I appreciate it.
Thank you,
man.
brother.
I'm
so
talking,
much.
brother, I appreciate it.
We
Thank
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
Come
y'all.
there, man, and sit down, man. I'm gonna do an
That's
interview
the
with
next
you.
step.
Man, say, bro, you know what? I'm gonna be out there in a couple weeks or so.
For the game?
Wait,
Not
what's
for
the
the
game?
game. I know I'm coming for the game, but I'm going out there before, cause my mama stay out there.
Okay.
My mama stay out there, and my sister bought a house, and so I go out there and do all
Okay.
the plumbing work and stuff for her and everything. But I'll be out there, and we bro,
Okay.
that'll be dope.
I love to have you on the show, man.
That'd be
Tuesdays
dope.
and Thursdays. I know closer to the game that I might try to alter something to try to have something that Saturday before the game at the station. I'll talk it over with everybody. But definitely Tuesdays and Thursdays, man. Hit me up ahead of time, and I would love to have you sit down on that platform. It's a global platform, man.
That'll be dope.
Interview you.
That'll be
know.
dope. Man,
Good
look.
karma, baby.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
karma. Good karma.
I'ma stay over here, just be quiet.
You already know you come.
always got to say something. Gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? Say, bro.
I can't help
You know, sometimes you know, sometimes you gotta just be quiet. You know, I'm just saying. feet?
Whisper. Oh Lord.
You know what? We gonna stop it right there, y'all. We out this thing. Holla at your boy. Thank y'all. We out.